I'm not an expert, but I'm gonna try my best. Artificial intelligence, or AI, basically refers to a simulation of human intelligence in machines, and that machines are programmed to think and act like humans. Basically, it's like machines that humans try to program, and then they can act and do everything like human does. The ultimate goal is the final goal, like the end game of the AI, is to create machines that are capable of thinking and acting on their own and similar to humans. So because right now the machines we have nowadays is created by humans, and sometimes the machines can get something wrong, the information can be wrong. So humans are there to interfere and then fix, the algorithms. But the ultimate goals of AI is the humans can think and adapt by themselves. So that means that in the end game of the AI, it can be maybe 100 years from now or 50 years from now, the robots can be similar to humans. Now AI has been researched as a way to bring the machines to the same level of cognitive functioning. The goal of the AI also to let the robots, the machines, think by themselves. It's like they have their own brains, something like that. And the purposes of AI, we have mainly two. So the first one is solving problems that require a lot of repeated. It's like chatbot. And the second one is to solve problems humans can't solve. The reason is humans, we can absorb, we can extract, we can understand all of the data in the world because it's a lot. And also the information is just not stop there, it grows over time. The human can do that, but if you have machines, they never get tired of it, and it's very efficient. Actually, this is like the subcategories of AI. It's going to bring only 3 main types. This one is the 3 types of AI. So basically, the first one is the narrow. Narrow is the machine learning, which is most of the technologies we use right now is from the narrow AI. The narrow AI is created for only single task, and it also called weak AI. And the narrow AI is obviously in our daily basis, like Cortana, Alexa, Siri, Google Translation, spam filtering in Gmail, or Netflix recommendation, or Spotify. And this one is the general AI. General AI is still far off the theories today. We still can't make this one. But basically it's the general AI, the robots will think and do everything like humans, but stay in the same level as humans. We still can't do this nowadays because we don't have the tools to do it. It still not exist today. The third one is the ASI, is the super AI. So basically it's the most far off theories. This AI will surpassing human intelligence, so it's not going to be same level, the knowledge and everything. It's going to be beyond human, the things that human can do. It will be the most advanced, powerful. This one is the capabilities of super AI. So basically, they will have the consciousness. They will know who they are. Imagine robot can do that. They're gonna have beliefs. They have desires, so they know what they want. And they have cognition, so it's like they have a brain. And emotional intelligence, they can feel. Subjective experiences, it's like the robots can have experience, have opinions, and they can judge based on that robot experiences. And they also behavioral intelligence. Yeah, imagine the robots and machines can do that. I'm going to talk about this because it's a thing that exists today. It's not far from our hands. So as you can see, the artificial intelligence is like the circle, the big circle, the green one. And then the subset is like the machine learning, deep learning, and the generative AI. I think it's quite interesting, so that's why I brought this one up. And so I just want to explain first like what's machine learning and deep learning, so we have the mutual understanding of what I'm going to talk about next. So machine learning and deep learning is quite similar, but they have like some differences. First one is the machine learning. So this one, they will use the data and algorithms. So basically humans type it, the input, and it will imitate how humans think and do. And the second one is gradually improve the accuracy. But information is wrong, then the human will be the one who fixes the system. And it's kind of like narrow AI. As you can see, Netflix, Spotify, customer support, chatbots, Google Translate. This one is the machine learning. But the deep learning, this one, instead of using data and algorithms, they use the neural network instead. So this one will gradually improve the accuracy by itself. So that means there's no human interference at all. I think it's quite complicated, so I have some examples that might be more clear. So let's say that this is my flashlight, and this is machine learning type. So I can say that I programmed this machine learning flashlight by saying turn on when I say dark. So if I say dark, then it will be light. And but every time that I want this one to turn on, I need to say something that has dark in it. Like I can say like, I can't see, it's too dark, and then the flashlight gonna turn on, something like that. But it's different from the deep learning because let's say I also program this one, turn on when I say dark. So when I say dark, there's a light, but I don't have to say every time to, I don't have to say the word dark every time to imply that I can't see, I need a flashlight. It can learn by itself. So maybe sometime I can say, oh, I can't see. Just I can't see, the flashlight will turn on, or the light switch won't turn on, then the flashlight will turn on. You don't have to say dark all the time. So this one, I think is the most interesting one. The generative AI is the core. So basically the generative AI is, they can produce like new content, like picture, art, music video, poem, lyrics, songs. It can produce something that did not exist before. It's just based on what described in the input. And the example that I want to show you is ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is a generative AI. So basic information is ChatGPT is a kind of internet search engine. And chatbots, this one, are trained by surfing websites, Wikipedia, archive books, all the information in the internet. And the difference from ChatGPT and the general chatbots is most of the chatbots nowadays, they base on the information that has online. But this ChatGPT, they can produce a new content like did not exist before. I think this one can be very helpful and very convenient, but also it can be harmful if you don't filter the information.
Chatbots aren't quite reliable enough to be left to their own devices. And there are bigger worries too.
The fact that it's taking everybody else's information, to me, is an extreme form of copyright infringement. I see that as being ripe for lawsuits.
Picture stock archive Getty Images is currently suing Stable Diffusion, the text-to-image AI generator, for scraping its content to produce its work and trademark infringement. Other artists are suing other AI art generators for collaging their work without consent. When it comes to text, chatbots may just parrot existing books or articles without any citation, amounting to plagiarism. And that's not the only problem.
I wish that copyright infringement was my only concern with conversational AI, but it's not. My biggest concern is its ability to make things up.
Chatbots get things wrong a lot of the time, yet present what they're saying as truth. If enough people use them, this can allow falsehoods and misinformation to spread at a rapid rate. Chatbots have already come under fire for putting forward racist or otherwise bigoted opinions based on what they've read online. This tendency could be exploited.
Chatbots could be used to implement the approach favoured by Vladimir Putin and Steve Bannon, which is called flood the zone, or flood the zone with shit. And this is where you put out so much misinformation about something that the truth is actually drowned out. And if you can generate misinformation more easily using chatbots, then that becomes much easier.
The problem of online misinformation could be just getting started. But it's not just the falsehoods worrying people. The proliferation of chatbots can be detrimental to the internet in another way.
I think that society has the most to lose with the embrace of conversational AI. It's going to reduce our ability to learn and research and have critical thought. If you can only chat with something and get a response back, then you're essentially doing away with the open web. You are doing away with actually having choices. To me, that leads to some form of dystopia.
People might be less inclined to post good stuff on the internet because they'll worry that it's all just going to get hoovered up by a chatbot and regurgitated to other people. If the best bits are just going to be served up directly by a chatbot, then you might say, well, what's the point? Why should I post anything at all? There's a danger that the internet might become a less vibrant space.
The ChatGPT, they rely on the information on the internet. So sometimes when it gives the information, if that information based on the wrong source of information, then the things that ChatGPT gives us might be false and might be fake. And I also watched this TED Talk, and it's really interesting because it says like the danger of the AI isn't that it's going to rebel against us, it's not going to kill us, but it's going to do exactly what we ask it to do. This one is her experiment about AI. So basically, this one, she gives the program a problem and them to solve it. So as you can see up there is the robot parts that haven't been assembled. And the problem is they want them to solve, like goes from the point A to point B. And if you use like traditional style computer program, you would give the instructions steps by steps, like how the robots can get from the point A to point B. But when you use AI, it's not work like it doesn't work like that. You just give them the goal, and then AI will figure out by itself. So this is what it's supposed to be doing, but instead, it assembled themselves as a tower, and then just get across to the point B. I mean, if you say, does it solve the problem? Yes, it is, but is it exactly what we wanted to do? I don't think so. It does solve the problem, but if we don't give them the exactly what they have to do, then they're gonna figure out by themselves like that. Also, I found this comment on YouTube. I think it's pretty funny. Like, if we program the machines and then we give them the goal to solve world hunger, and then the AI is like, okay, and then kills all the starving humans. And then humans like, oh, why did you kill them? And then it said, dead people aren't hungry. So does it solve the problem? Yeah, it does, but is it exactly what we wanted to do? I don't think so. And that's why humans have to learn how to communicate with AI and then tell them exactly what they have to do. And after I finish this presentation, I have this cool website. I don't know if you know it. It's called Dall-E. So basically, you can type everything. It can be something stupid, and then it would generate like the picture for you. But I don't know if it's working. Oh, it's overloaded. But okay, I have this example. It's pretty funny. Maybe you can go home and try it.
It's called out painting. I think this is the greatest one because you get a picture and then you can delete part and the AI will fill it in. For example, why don't we go to my Instagram? We'll take this photo of me and Momo, very cute. We'll add that.
This one, so you can have the upload the picture of yourself, and then you delete,
and then
the part that you want to
generate
change,
and see
and
what it
then
comes
you
up
can
with.
type anything you want to replace it.
I mean, it's pretty good actually. I typed Jackson. Alright, I'll just type, I'll take a pen, see what we get. Mama! It's Kermit, kind of. I don't even know. What if we take this photo, squashes my leg length debate at last? That reminds me of that meme. I want to see how they interpret this. Because everyone was like, oh, he doesn't have any legs. I'm curious. Let's try this. No, that's not what I asked for. Although that looks kind of sick, not gonna lie. No table. I gave them too much to work with. There we go. What are those? It's so wrong. Let's try again. It's cool they can tell we're sitting. Damn it, they keep giving them good legs. Even though I'm trying to give them baby legs. But mine are still better.
So this website is called Dall-E, this one, and it has many features on it. So maybe you can, at your house, at your home, and then try it out. It's pretty funny. Yeah. And that's it. That's my presentation today. Thank you.